Hello class. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about responsibilities training and hygiene of the personnel in an industry. So in this particular content, we are going to discuss about responsibilities, training about the personals and hygienic conditions which should be maintained. So till now we have already discussed much more about quality management system and what is management. So management is nothing to do to implement something to then control something, and means we can say that overall management of a task or overall management system in an industry. So that will come in management system. And as we know, according to GMP guidelines, according to regulatory authorities, every task must be in a quality manner. So to maintain all the things qualitatively, that is called as quality management system, and it is implemented in overall activities of the industry. So here we are going to discuss what are the responsibilities of management for their personals and how they can equip their employees with better training by providing better training facilities and competency between them. So first of all, we are going to discuss what is the basic job of a management. So it is nothing but the effective utilization of the people which they have to achieve organizational objectives. Without human efforts, no organization can achieve their objective. So if, as we say that in thinking of the management, if they have procured a good equipment, they have uh, built a good building, and by adopting all these activities they can be on the topmost level. So it can't be possible because the personals are the manpower who are engaged in different quality activities, or they are engaged in all the activities which are done in a firm. So they are responsible for the profit of the industry. So first of all, here we are going to discuss about organogram at overall organization level. So it includes, first of all, the chairman, managing director, president, vice president, who will be the technical operations. Secondly, hard manufacturing, quality management, engineering, personnel, finance, and administration. So quality experience training, why organization fail in regulatory inspection. So when an organizer feel that good building, costly equipment, and few cleverly designed formats is the key to success in inspection, but they forgot the most important factor in a success story, that is people. Because people are the person who are engaged in various activities, and if they are not perform, they are not going to perform well, then there will be no overall profit. So qualification, experience, training. So it is very much necessary to train the employees so that they can use their skills to perform the task. Then number of people, sufficient number of people should be there. Then ability to perform task. Then managerial skills they must have. And in case of technical professional qualification, qualification for relevant areas, pharma production, QA, QC, these are the areas where they have to work, and managerial and other areas. So here we can say that administrative work will come. So according to their tasks to be assigned to them, they must be appointed. Then training of the employees, a person is called trained person when he has appropriate knowledge, skill, and attitude. So knowledge is what? Theoretical background expected. Skills, ability to use theoretical knowledge, and attitude, behavioral trait of a person. So all these things, all these factors, we can say it must be present in an employee. Then number of people, as we know that an industry, it is a big complex organization. So here how many people we want in that to perform a particular task, to complete a particular project, then that much number of employees should be appointed. Their manufacturing plant should have sufficient number of people such that they are able to perform all the work assigned to them. No risk of quality because of overall of work or to any person. So no single person must be overloaded with the work, because our aim is to maintain the quality. So there should be equal division of work between the persons. Then ability to perform tasks. So here we have to see, we have to judge which person is equipped with which skill, who is the one who is having a particular knowledge in a specific area. So according to that only, the performance, or the what we say that that assign duty must be assigned to that person. So organization must identify the different level task and set of knowledge, skills and attitude required to make a person able to perform his task. So machine operator or floor supervisor, junior, senior manager, top managers and directors, so according to their skill, according to their ability to perform the task, it should be assigned to them. Then managerial skill, managers carry out function of planning, organizing, staffing, leading and controlling. So productivity implies on managerial effectiveness and efficacy. So it must be there in the managers. So function of management is directing, organizing, then come this controlling, planning and overall is streaming, right? So what is mind mapping? Mind map is a diagram used to represent word, idea, task or other items linked to and arranged around a central key word or idea. Mind map are used to generate, visualize structure and classify idea, and as an aid to studying and organizing information, solving problem, making decision and writing. So here we can say this is a picture of mind map. Here problem solving capacity must be there with the person. So what type of problem, there may be various type of problem with us. Then what are the circumstances in which under which we have to take decisions, and who are the other factors that can affect while taking any decision. And finally solutions will be what we say that resolution of the problem is done, right? So this is overall management of the problem solving capacity. So this is called as mind mapping. So responsibility and job description. A job description is an organized factual statement of the duties and responsibility of a specific job. It should tell what is to be done, how it is done and why it is done. So for the person who is going to have an interview, after this he must know all these things, right? Then ideal job description, it must contain knowledge about reporting, relationship, individual assignment, job summary, working condition and hazards of the job. Then key personnel can be defined as those position in the organization which have a direct impact on working of the organization and quality of the product produced. So if we talk about the pharmaceutical firm, then these 6 different key persons are present in the firm. First is head of the production, head of quality control, head of quality assurance, head of sales and distribution, managing director and authorized person. So now first of all we must discuss responsibility of head of quality control to approve or reject starting and packaging material, intermediate, bulk and finished product. As we have already discussed about quality control, that in quality control section the sampling testing is done. So here the head of quality control, he is engaged with this approval or rejection starting material, starting raw material as well as packaging material, intermediate and bulk and finished product, to evaluate batch records, to approve and monitor analysis carried out under contract, to approve sampling instructions, specification, test method and other quality control procedures, to check validation of analytical procedure and calibration of equipment, to establish, verify and implement control procedures. So now the responsibility of head of production, appropriate documentation to approve instruction relating to production operation including in process control and their strict implementations. So as we know that when we are going for production, then we must go for in process quality control to check the quality of the product which is under production. right? So if we have set that task to be done in between production, so it must be implemented properly to ensure that production record evaluated and signed by designated person. So it is very much necessary to keep all the records properly, because according to GMP guidelines we have to keep our records properly. And as GMP states that if it is not recorded, if it is not written, then it means it was not done. So that is a proof that you have performed some task. So to check the maintenance of the department premises and equipment, this is also the responsibility of head of the production. Now, personal hygiene and clothing. So, persons engaged in manufacturing pharmaceuticals must be healthy. Not only healthy, but they themselves have good hygienic and sanitation habits, regulatory guidelines to manufacture. High standard of personal cleanliness should be observed by all those with production process, habit of hand washing, hygiene program for employees to train them how to keep healthy. Then eating, drinking, chewing and smoking or storage of food, drink, smoking material should not be permitted. Direct contact should be avoided. Right? They should be pre-employed medical and eye examination, report of skin infection, right? Then this is your personal cleanliness, so eye, ear, teeth, skin, nail, hair, and this personal and hygiene will include personal as well as environmental hygiene. Health include community health and personal health. Personal health will be indicated by physical health, mental, emotional, spiritual health. Now, detailed dress code procedure should be implemented. Then hygiene program should be promoted. Requirements regarding personal hygiene and protective clothing apply to all personnel entering production. It should be mandatory. Then documents and format. Documents are format of document for training. Each organization should have a training manual specifying the policy and procedure. Type of training, it includes GMP, good manufacturing practices, or GLP, good laboratory practices related training, job specific training, or behavioral training. Then training manual record, it contains attendance record, training evaluation record format, personal training record, date, topic, trainer, method, time and venue, name of participant with department and signature. Right? Then PowerPoint presentation, it should include name of the participant, department evaluation format, personal training evaluation record, name, joining date, designation, qualification, experience, FDA approval format. Okay, then certificate of medical checkup, name and address of the person examined, then sex, age, marital status, blood group. Then test means following parameters should be checked of the that person, which include height, weight, pulse rate, eyesight, respiratory and GIT or cardiac diseases, leprosy and communicable diseases. And they then declaration should be there, declaration he or she is medically fit or unfit, and signature of the examining doctor. So all these will come in the responsibilities, training and hygienic condition of the personnel. Thank you very much.